let's start with today's recipe. Now here I've taken 1 cup of oats and I've just ground it to a very fine powder. So we get oats flour. Now this is 1 medium onion chopped fine. This is 2 tablespoons of very fine semolina or rava. This is the juice of half a lemon. Some fresh coriander chopped. Some salt to taste. This is some cumin seeds and some garam masala, about 1 teaspoon each. And that is about 1 teaspoon of coriander powder and half a teaspoon of turmeric or haldi powder. This is 1 light green chili chopped fine. Now all the ingredients along with the method will be in the description box below, so be sure to check it out. Now I'm just going to add my cumin seeds or sheera, garam masala, coriander powder, haldi powder, turmeric powder to the oats which we have ground fine, and we're going to give it a mix. Now I'm just going to add some salt to taste, mix it again. Next goes in my onions, some lemon juice, now give everything a nice mix. Now I'm going to add my freshly chopped coriander, about half a cup, the light green chili that I've chopped fine, and now I'm just going to add a little bit of water and mix it all in well. Now I've also added my rava or semolina. I guess I forgot to take a shot of that, but add the semolina at the beginning with the oats. Now I've just heated up my iron pan, just brush some oil in it, and once your oil is hot, we want a very watery kind of batter, because you will see that as you keep the batter aside, it will the oats start soaking up the water, so you might have to add water in between. But we want a very runny consistency, something similar to the rava dosa that I had shown you. A little runny, not a very thick batter. And then we're just going to cover and cook it for about half a minute. And once you'll see that the sides start to turn a little golden brown in color, or the edges of this pancake or ghavan will start turning a little golden brown or dark brown in color, just loosen it up with your spatula or olatna. And then we're just going to flip it over and cook it on the other side too. So I'm just waiting for the edges to brown a little more before I flip it. Yeah, and you get a lovely light golden brown color like this. And then we're just going to let the other side also crisp up a bit. So just press it down with your spatula like this. And once the other side also gets a little bit golden brown in color, your ghavan or your spicy oats pancake is all ready to be served. And our ghavan is ready. So you can just put it onto a plate. You can serve this with some tomato ketchup or some coconut chutney. The choice is yours. But this is an ideal light breakfast or a light snack, and it's very healthy too. So just a little brush of oil, or you can even use clarified butter or ghee. Now just remember, you might have to add a little water, like I said before, because the oats keep soaking up the water. But we want a very runny consistency, and then just pour it in this fashion. You can make it as small or as big as you want. You can make it a little bigger like a dosa, or you can make them into small tiny pancakes too. And then just spread it around like this a bit. And with regard to the semolina, if you don't have fine semolina or rava at home, if you have the coarse one, just grind it in your mixer till you get a very fine powder. And you have to add it immediately in the first stage only. After you grind the oats to a fine powder, you add the semolina. I missed that part in the beginning. Sorry for that. I guess my camera didn't get that. So remember to add the rava. The rava just helps to give it more of a body, and it also gives it a little bit of a nice flavor too. So that's it, friends. This is our lovely spicy oats pancake or ghavan. So do try it out and let me know how you like it. friends, for our ingredients, we require 1 cup of oats, 1 medium-sized onion, which I've chopped up very, very fine. Then we're going to make a paste of 1 light green chili, half an inch of ginger, and about 4 cloves of garlic. We also require the juice of half a lemon or lime. Now, these are some powder masalas. Now, all the ingredients, I'm going to list them down in my description box as well as my comment box, so you can get the exact measurements over there. So these are all the red chili powder, there's some coriander powder, amchur powder, there's some chaat masala, some haldi powder. Also there's some cumin or sheera powder as well as some garam masala. Now this is some regular whole wheat flour dough that we make for rotis or chapatis. Then we're also going to be using some clarified butter or ghee as well as some salt to taste. Now we're going to heat a pan and we're going to dry roast our oats for just about half a minute or so. And then once we're going to switch off the gas after half a minute, and once it comes to room temperature, we're just going to grind this to a fine powder. So once we grind it, it will look like this. Now we're going to also make a paste of the green chilies and the ginger and the garlic. Now I've transferred my roasted and ground oats to a large mixing bowl or a regular bowl. Now to this I'm going to add all of the powders, all the powder masalas. I'm also going to be adding in my finely chopped onion as well as my ginger, garlic and green chili paste. Then we're going to add the lemon juice and we are going to mix everything well together. Now when you can always make this the filling. Now of course I'm going to add some salt to taste. And you can make this filling and store it, and whenever you want to make the parathas, you can just make them. And now I'm just going to add very little water, say about 2 tablespoons of water, or just enough so that it binds everything together. And then when you knead it, it can become into a soft dough consistency. We don't want it to be very dry or we don't want it to be very soggy. So it has to be exactly like how a normal paratha filling would be if you're making aloo parathas, to that consistency. So when you hold it together, it forms into a kind of a small ball. Now we're going to heat our pan. I'm using a non-stick pan. Then I'm just going to make a ball out of the whole wheat dough, like how we would with a normal paratha. Roll it out a bit. Then we're going to take about a tablespoonful of the filling. And then we're just going to take the edges together, take off the tip, flatten it down a bit, dust a little of the whole wheat flour, and then just roll it very gently till it becomes evenly rolled out. Now keep your pan heated up on a low to medium heat. And then once our paratha is nice and ready and even on all sides, we're just going to roast it on both sides first. So once one is getting done, you can always prepare the other one. Now with the quantity of the filling that I made, I got 4 quite medium-sized parathas. So like I said, you can make this filling and store it for about 2 or 3 days. And whenever you want to make your parathas, you can just go ahead and make. And then just put a little bit of ghee onto one side and then flip it over and apply a little bit of ghee onto the other side too. So this is a very ideal kids school tiffin box idea. It's a very great breakfast idea or a tiffin box idea. And it's so healthy too because you're incorporating oats in your diet. There's whole wheat flour, and these are all lovely. Even the powders that I've added, they all add a very lovely flavor to the parathas, like the amchur powder, the garam masala, and the lemon. So it has very distinct and very lovely flavor. In this way, you can get your kids, your spouse, to have some nice healthy meals. I mean, not everyone likes to have oats. So in this way, you can give it to them. You don't even have to tell them it's an oats paratha. And it's really, really very, very delicious. So in this way, I made my 4 parathas, and now it's time to serve them. So what I like to do is I like to use my pizza cutter, and I like to cut them up into 4s like this. So it looks very nice, and it looks very appetizing this way. And these parathas go really well with some lovely fresh curd, homemade curd or dahi or yogurt, or some mango pickle. I have a recipe of how to make your own yogurt or curd at home, or dahi as we call it. I will leave a link for that in my description box below. Also, I have a recipe for homemade garam masala. I will leave a link for that below. So don't forget to check out my description box as well as the comments box. I will leave a link to all those recipes. So we had it with this lovely chilled yogurt and some mango pickle, and it was simply divine. It was so filling and it was so nice because you're putting nice healthy things into your tummy. So friends, I hope you like today's healthy paratha recipe. I hope you give it a try, and I hope you let me know in the comments box.
recipe. Today I will be showing you how to make some oats idli. So let's get started with our ingredients. Here I have taken 1 cup of oats. We require 1 small onion finely chopped, the juice of 1 lemon, some few curry leaves, 1 cup of water. Then we require 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds or mori or rye, about 1 tablespoon of urad dal, 1 teaspoon of hing or asafoetida, about 2 tablespoons of cut up cashew nuts, 1 entire cup of beaten yogurt at room temperature, that is dahi, and half cup of very fine semolina or rava, and 1 packet of this Eno salts. So let's get started. Now, the first step that we do is we have to roast our oats on a pan. Dry roast the oats till they turn a little on a light brown shade. Now that our oats have roasted for about 2 to 3 minutes, we will take them out in a pan and let it cool for some time. Now we will take out this oats in a small mixie pot and grind it to a coarse powder. So here is our oats powder, coarse powder ground. Now let's get on with the other steps. Now in another pan, we will heat about 1.5 tablespoon of oil. Now at this time, you can also get your idli pot ready. That is, put some water in your idli pot and let it start boiling. Now that our oil is hot, first we'll go in our mustard seeds. Once they begin to splutter, we'll go our urad dal. Then goes in our cashew nuts. Next is the asafoetida or hing. Then goes in our curry leaves. And then goes in our finely chopped onion. And last but not the least goes in our semolina or rava. And we will fry this for at least a whole minute till you get the aroma of the semolina or the rava. This should take about 1 to 2 minutes. All this has to be done on medium to light to slow flame. And here you can see now that our semolina or rava is nicely done. Now we will start preparing the idli tray. So you can just take some oil and brush the idli tray. Now we will take our coarsely ground oats. To that we will add this mixture of semolina and curry leaves, cashew nuts and various spices too. Then we'll add some salt to taste. I'm taking about 1.5 teaspoon. Then goes in our dahi or yogurt, which is at room temperature and which has been whisked. Then I will add some water, which is also at room temperature, and we are going to give all of this a good mix. Now we will cover this and let it sit for about 5 whole minutes. Now our mixture has been sitting for about 5 minutes and our steamer is also ready. Now we will pour in our lemon juice, mix it well. This is the juice of 1 full lemon, and here is where the magic happens. Pour in your Eno salts and immediately give everything a good mix. And you will see that the mixture has now started to double in size. Now we will fill in our idli tray. Don't overfill it. And we will place this in our steamer. And in this way, we will fill up our idli steamer pot. And we are going to steam this for at least 15 to 20 minutes. And here it is, friends, the yummy and healthy oats idli. Please try out this recipe. And please do let me know in the comments box below how you like this recipe. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you like this recipe, and please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button that you see below this video. This is Akshata saying bye until another video. Take care. Hope you're going to give today's recipe a try. Share my recipes with family and friends. Go and visit my channel. I have more than 500 recipes as of today. So go try them out, share them with family and friends, and let me know also in the comment section below how you like the recipe. Also, don't forget to give this recipe a big thumbs up by clicking the thumbs up icon that you see below this video. If you haven't joined Akshata's recipes yet, click the subscribe button that you see below this video and become a part of Akshata's recipes. And once you have subscribed, there's a little bell icon that will pop up. Just click it. That way, whenever I put up a new video, a recipe, vlog, or I'm just online waiting to chat with you, you'll get a message for the same. So friends, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I will catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshata saying bye. Take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be loving and kind to one another. So till I see you in my next video, bye.